Hi, welcome to Budget Stuff Save Repeat. I'm Melissa and I'm a zero-based budgeter. Thank you for checking out my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I budget. If that's something you're interested in, please stick around. Before I get started, I definitely want to start by shouting out the BCL budgeting community link. It's week 3 and I'm included this week. Yeah. All right. So this week we're going to be shouting out 4 budgeters. We'll talk about me in a minute because you're on my channel, so you'll get a flavor for me. But we're also going to be focusing on funding Magida Jones, budgeting just because, and red to black budgeting. I definitely will be binge watching these channels this week, but I talked to funding Magida Jones just briefly through our comment section. She is so well organized. Her channel is just crisp and clean, and the girl is focused and she knows what she's doing. So I can't wait to go and just hear about her journey. And budgeting just because, I know we were rooting her on for her to hit 1,000 subscribers, and she did that. I know we're going to get her watch hours up this week, but if you want to have budgeting and a free comedy show, budgeting just because is that channel. She always makes me laugh. Her shorts are so funny. So definitely go and check out these 2 channels, Funding Magida Jones and Budgeting Just Because. And Red to Black Budgeting has an Etsy shop. She doesn't have a channel, but she has an Etsy shop. So let's go over and support Red to Black Budgeting. But with that being said, let's get into how I budget. So far, I've only shared with you guys my savings challenges. And it was intentional because I am not a cash stuffer. I cannot cash stuff every area that I budget for. But what I loved about this community was that everyone does seem to have a budget or have a plan for their money, and they're going in the right direction. And I just felt like I found my people. So I found Dave Ramsey in 2004. And after that, I just set off to do a budget, and I've been budgeting ever since. And it hasn't really changed though over all of this time. So literally what you're looking at is a printout of my budget sheet. I do my budget yearly. I start in October because that's when my mortgage escrow is finalized. They analyze it, so I'll know what my mortgage will be going forward. And I do a January through December budget. And I start with me and my husband's pay dates right up at the top. And I put this blank because I wasn't ready to share all of our numbers, but paydays go up, and I can tell when those dates are because I get paid every 2 weeks. He gets paid twice a month. So you just look at the calendar and I just drag it across. And then I go right into my expenses, and I put them kind of in the order that's most important to our household. So I do budget in my tithes, and it doesn't mean that I can't give more, but I definitely want to give 10% right off the top. We don't carry large credit card bills, but sometimes we will put things on credit cards, and I just want to make sure we pay them off immediately so that we're not carrying credit card bills. We do save something, but as you guys have seen, I've been doing the 100 envelope challenge for our savings. So I now have been pulling that money out and stuffing it into the envelopes, and it keeps us on track because believe me, this savings has definitely become a buffer when something pops up. So now it's just getting us back on track. Then we got mortgage, daycare, tuition. Olivia goes to private school and summer camp, car note, car insurance, all, we just go down the list of everything. And, these items used to be lumped together, but more and more I started separating them out, things that we were reoccurring that I could not avoid anymore. Even down to, you have kids, we started their 529 plans. Even down, we live in Delaware, but a little bit in the country. So we have a field behind our house, and I am definitely scared of mice. So we had to get pest control, because all I could think is as soon as they crop that field, all those field mice would be coming towards my house. So it was one of those non-negotiables. My husband and I, we both have pretty strenuous jobs. So we do have maid service, lawn service, the kids' activities, and then we get down to this household item. And that's what I'm trying to work on now, is breaking that apart, because that has been our catch-all category, where groceries comes out, when the kids need clothes, if they need items for school, any and everything comes out of household. And that's the area where even eating out, when we go out to dinner on the weekends, we take it from there. And it's hard to be accountable when it's just all lumped in. So I'm still trying to consider how to cash stuff that area and make it pretty seamless for our family. Then my husband gets an allowance, and he gets a gas allowance. I get an allowance and a gas allowance. We put money in our kids' savings. We have holiday spending, which you've seen me stuffing those holiday envelopes in my savings challenges, Amazon Prime, sewage association fees, car repairs. We do some investing on E-Trade, and in our trips and vacation. And all of this is definitely on a, I have my formulas all in here. And so when we get down to the bottom and it says difference, I'm trying to make that line 0. And once I see 0, then every dollar has a purpose. Every dollar, I know where it's going. And these budgets are not set in stone. If something pops up, I can definitely say, okay, vacation won't get this much this month, and we'll move that money to somewhere else. But this budget has literally given me freedom. I know how much I have in tithe. So if something happens at the church and they need money, it's never an issue for me to contribute, because there's always money there. Same thing for daycare. When things come up, it's just nice to know that there's a category. We go take the money from there and we can pay our things. And then the unknown things, because life happens. Sometimes these numbers are inflated. There's always a little bit of wiggle room in there, and I can pull the money out and reassign it. So since I budget for the year, AT&T, I know about how much that bill should be. And so it's $20 over or $30 over. So every month there's probably $50 to $100 extra in the budget that we can move to savings, or lately it's been our catch-all, which I'm trying to reel it in. But I just wanted to share this with you, because I know everybody has a different way of doing things, and I just wanted to share how we did it in our house, and hopefully it could help somebody. Or, I just think that it is so important to actually have a plan. And that's all I see a budget as. A budget is just a plan. You wouldn't go on vacation without a plan. You would book your tickets. You would pack your clothes. You would have some idea of what you want to do. Even though vacation is just relaxing, I feel like the budget is relaxing how you live, how you can spend. And so I am like a big advocate for the budget and having a plan, and it just changes your life. I know it has for me. So I hope you got something out of this. I just wanted to come on and say hi. Definitely check out the other videos, check out the other budgeters this week. It's been fun. You guys are so positive. You put smiles on my face every day. I'm finding joy in this, but that's all I have for today. I'll be back on later this week with my savings challenges. Have a great day. Bye.